Alright, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah Kodash. And I'm here with another video to just basically show the stupidity of these people today. All right, now you're seeing on your screen here, some of y'all probably saw this video already, and well, basically I had it on my phone for how long were you, about 2 weeks now, yeah. And I say let me just do a land back on it, because this is just a representative that of how people today does be thinking. Some of you might say, well, it's not all you, but most of all you does be thinking like this. All right, and you all today believe in all kind of different folly, or you believe in all kind of thing today, seeing that the gods that all you're following today has let a lot of y'all down. And this is basically for the nation of Israel, the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. Alright, all the gods that all you just be serving, following, those things let all you down. All you realize that it have no hope in them things. So some people now starting to have no beliefs in any gods. Some people believing in man and trusting in man. Alright, now this is a video that took place, I think, before the elections did happen. And yeah, so I'm gonna play the video and we're gonna get some scriptures as usual, and yeah, Lord willing, it will be a edifying lesson to the nation of Israel.
Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump, please. I'm asking you. Please save me. Please save me. Please get these people away from me. In dear God's name, please stop these people.
Hey, these people today, hey, this had me laughing the first time. I say, hey, these people is real fools. To be praying to a man, to be praying to who? Donald Trump. Alright, like if he's some god. And this is what going on with our people today. Alright, they trust in idols, they trust in the government system. Alright, why? Because the same government system, the same ones who run in the government systems, which are the elites today, which are the top banking families, the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, and them. Alright, which are those people, the Illuminati. These people give you all different gods to worship. Alright, and then when all they realize that, hey, these things not helping all you, these things not fulfilling all your dreams or whatever, or they're asking for and whatnot, or they start to basically turn to someone who they're physically seeing and has money and power, or whatever the case may be, and they're going to pray to that person and whatnot. And this is just to show you that our people today are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Alright, now watching the guy here, he looks like a Edomite. Now Edomite or Jake, alright, they both have the same spirit on them. And when I say Jake, the ones I'm speaking about is the 2/3 of Israel. Alright, the ones who are following in these wicked ways, in this system, who trust and believe in the system. Alright, these are the ones I'm speaking about. they are the same as the wicked. Alright? So when the Bible speak about the wicked, it's talking about these 2/3 of Israel also. The ones who are enemies to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Alright? The ones who following JC, following Buddha, following Santa Maria, it being in these Christian churches. These are the ones that are enemies of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Alright? Also these Edomites. Because why? They both have something in common. They both baptize with Esau's spirit. Alright, that as the scriptures go, let me see if I could get it. As the book of John, chapter 8 and verse 44. Alright, and this is the red letter. This is Yahweh Shai speaking here. The one you all ignorantly call Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai. He saves, he delivers. Alright, John 8 and 44. It says, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do." Alright, so the lust of that devil, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, this is the things that you all Israelites out there, you know, the 2/3 of Israel, the wicked Jakes out there, you know, and also those heathen nations, but we don't give a F about these other nations. Alright, but they both are baptized with that devil spirit. Alright, as it says here, "Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it." Alright, so you know, these people today, you know, they following in a lot of witchcraft and all these things. Alright, they rather trust in man and not trust in the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Alright, now let's go to Romans chapter 1. We start from verse 22. It says, "Professing themselves to be wise, they become fools, and change the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image made like to corruptible man." Alright, so they rather what? They rather, as I say, they rather make images, you know, they rather follow idols, you know, your Jay-Z, your Beyonce, and you know, all these different characters, all these different actors, all these different actresses, you know. Look at these shows that they just have, like America Got Talent and you know, America's Idols, you know, all these things. This is just to show you that we are living in the same system from back then. You know, nothing new under the sun. That same Babylonian ways and whatnot that they did back then, they have it back here today. Alright, this is spiritual Egypt. These are the things that you're gonna see in this time. Alright, people becoming lovers of their own self, you know, people being rude, you know, disobedient to parents and all these things. That's roughly paraphrasing. Alright, it says, "And change the glory," verse 23, "and change the glory of the uncorruptible power into an image made like to uncorruptible man." Alright, and to birds, and to four-footed beasts, and creeping things. Alright, so it's all kind of statues, all kind of things people today worshiping. Alright, because why? They have no truth in them, they have no faith in them, they don't have no faith in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Alright, although we keep explaining to all you and letting all you know the Lord's name and his son's name. Alright, and we letting all you know is to turn back to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today. Alright, verse 24, it says, "Wherefore power also gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, meaning their minds, all right, to dishonor their own bodies between themselves, who changed the truth of power into a lie, and worshipped the server, the Salakia, and worshipped and saved and Salakia, and worshipped and served the creature more than the creator. Look at that. Who is blessed forever. Amen. Alright? So it does showing you that people today, they rather worship the all kind of different images and whatnot besides the creator. The creator is the one who created everything. He's not the creator for no reason. He's a creator. He's named the creator for a reason. He's the Most High. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Alright? But yet still our people, and as I said before, this is just like a representative of how a lot of you people out here today think. Some of them mightn't go to that extent where they're praying to Donald Trump and praying to different idols and whatnot. But I want to see different idols are talking about people on the whole. Alright? But all they're praying to statues and whatnot that don't eat, sleep, shit, or do anything like that. Alright? Even all your boy Jesus Christ, all they just be praying to. He and all is an idol. Alright? That is what? Cesare Borgia. Go and look up Cesare Borgia. Serapis Christos. Alright? Look up those names and you're gonna see the images that they had before. Alright? And Cesare Borgia was who? He was one of the Pope's son. Alright? And guess what? He was both ways. Alright? You sleep with man and woman. Alright? And they made an image out of him and call him what? Jesus. Alright? A so-called white man with blonde hair, blue eyes. And this is what all they're worshipping. So this is why Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to destroy 2/3 of Israel. Because they lack in knowledge and they refuse to gain that knowledge. They refuse to come back to him. Alright? Let's see what else we have here. Because at the end of the day, this, what you're seeing a lot of people doing out there like that, alright, that is basically showing that is their lot. Alright, that is their lot. What we doing today, preaching this word with truth and sincerity and warning all you from what is there to come, this is our lot. Alright? As the scripture says, just roughly paraphrasing, the prophets are subject to the prophets and whatnot, so nothing new under the sun. So whatever you were back then, you come back in this lifetime, you are the same thing. Alright? If you was a prophet before, you are a prophet again. If you was a wicked Jake before, you come back today, you're a wicked Jake again. Alright? This is Jeremiah chapter 13 and verse 25. It says, "This is thy lot, the portion of thy measures from me, saith the Lord Yahweh, because thou hast forgotten me and trusted in falsehood." Alright? So the Lord, the Lord basically doing what? He blinding these fools. Why? Because they trust in falsehood. Alright? They rather listen to man. They rather follow in these wicked, deceitful ways. Alright? The ways of the wicked, the so-called white man. This place is completely gone through. Alright? These leaders today are not good leaders. They don't lead people in the right directions. They lead people down in a pit. This is what they do. Alright? They lean on their own understanding. The scriptures speak about them. Alright? The scriptures call them what? The border of wickedness. these elites today. This is why our people today, they think so small-minded. All right, they don't focus on the truth. When they hear the truth, they don't like it. They rather hear lies. As the scripture say, you know, just roughly paraphrasing, speak unto us smooth things. This is what they want to hear, smooth things. Why? Because the truth does hurt. All right. This is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus, chapter 10. Yeah, there's Ecclesiasticus 10 and 24. It says, great men and judges and potentates, you know, that goes into to like the government and whatnot, shall be honored, yet is there none of them greater than he that feareth the Lord Yahushai. Alright, when you see Lord in lower caps, it's speaking about Yahushai, the one all others ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Alright, so the people that have faith and fear the Lord, all right, they are basically what greater than these government structures, you know, that all others call great men today. All right. A matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I could get the meaning. Potent.
Potentate.
Potentate. All right. It says here ruler. All right. All right is what it means. Ruler, head of state. All right. A queen, king, you know. So you get the understanding. All right. So we seeing that it's speaking about these same people who this man is praying to right now. All right, and as I see, you know, as the scripture read here, you know, Ecclesiasticus 10 and 24, great men and judges and potentates shall be honored, yet is there none of them greater than he that feareth the Lord Yahushai. All right, so the men of the Lord today who fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, guess what? We are way more greater than these people. All right, now these people have what? Money and all these things, but those things that they call money is not really money. All right, those things are not really money. They just have the power to put a word onto something and have only in that delusion that is that word money, that is somewhere up there. All right, they could take a leaf from a tree and say, well, you know what, this particular tree, the leaves from this particular tree is valuable, it worth so amount of money, or it worth so much value, or whatever the case may be. You could buy something with it. You could tell you all people out there that, and all you will flock to that. All right, this is just the deceiving way about these people, the ones who ruling today. And that is why our people today are so mixed up of the things that is happening. All right, why? Because they don't have the love of the Father in them. All right, so all them great men and judges and whatnot, and these government structures that all it is trusting and believing, when they speak, all it is follow. All right, but when the men of the Lord speaking and letting you all know what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai had said, what he have told us to pass on to all you, the message. All right, all you look at us like something wrong with us. All right, because why? These people who today speak, they have money, they have status, so they will quicker listen to them, or they will quicker listen to the so-called white man. All right, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians today, or they will quicker listen to these so-called white men. All right, because all they see some kind of thing in them. But when the men of the Lord speak, we have nothing, we have no money, we have nothing at all on us. So they look at us like, who's these guys? All right, as the scripture say in Ecclesiasticus 13 and verse 23. It says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue. All right, so no one is going to talk back and say back anything. They're going to listen. They're going to incline their ear and say, well, I like what this man's saying. All right, it says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue. And look what he said. They extol it to the clouds, but if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? All right, and this how the people today just look at us on the highways and edges. All right, they're like, who's this man? Who's these men? Where they come from? All right, somehow they look at us and you remember us from the Ola heads are talking to here. Somehow they look at us like, I remember this young man, he was, when he was younger, look at him now, he's out in the street preaching. But they will not listen to what it is you're telling them. All right, they will not listen to the words, the message that these young men are coming out with. They're quick to say, they're quick to pull you down, they're quick to say some bad thing about you. All right, it says, but if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him. All right, so take for instance myself, sometimes I will be reading, I will stutter a little bit, and so forth. But some people will be like, they can't listen to that. Some people might want to hear someone else a little more, speaking a little more fluently. All right, but guess what? Moses was not a fluent speaker. All right, Moses was not like that. And Moses told the Lord that. But the Lord told him what? Not to, that's roughly paraphrasing, not to worry about what you have to say. He will speak through him. All right? And the Lord do it that way on purpose because he knows it have many people out here when want to hear people speak to them. If it is they not sounding like they know what they're saying. So they're going to put doubt. The Lord is going to put doubt in your mind. All right? So the Lord is going to, the Lord is the one who controls all things. The deceiver and the deceiver are his. Alright? But if you don't want to hearken on to the word of the Lord, then so be it. You could go ahead and do your thing out in the world. And just wait for Yahushua to return and destroy your ass. Alright? Because you don't want to take heed and follow in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Alright? Let's go back to Sirach 10. We go up. Verse 2, it says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man ruler of the city is. Ruler of the city is Salakia. Such are all they that dwell therein. Alright? So this is showing you what these people who rule in today, you know, they are going to, the same way they are is the same way the people who they ruling over, they're going to be the same way also. Alright? So you want to follow in wickedness, you want to follow a ruler who is doing wickedly. Guess what? The people who are following that ruler, they are also going to do wickedly. Alright? If a ruler is doing righteousness, the people who are following that ruler who is doing righteousness, they are also going to do righteousness. Alright? That is just how it is. Verse 3, it says, an unwise king destroyed his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Alright? So these, you know, these kings, these rulers today that are ruling, they always destroy the people. And this is what we see in today. Alright? When the wicked is an authority, the people mourn. We see people getting destroyed. People losing faith. Alright? First to begin with, they never had faith. Because for them to be following these rulers, these leaders, you know, they never had faith in the Lord. The Lord is just bringing it out more and exposing everything more. Alright? Take for instance this guy here. Again, only wickedness. And it will continue like that until Yahushua return. Alright? Because the only people today going to understand and to keep this word is the elect of Israel. They are the ones who want to have the names of the Lord in their minds. Alright? Not these not the 2/3 of Israel. They're going to have other different things, other gods in their mind. Alright? Those that have some of them who also know the Lord's name and they still refuse to have faith. They still refuse to follow in righteousness. Why? Because they love the ways of this world. They want to keep one foot in and one foot out, just in case something happens. But it have no in between in this. Is either you're on the right hand side or either you're on the left hand side. And most people today, they choose on the left hand side. And that is why they're going to be destroyed. Alright? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 14 and verse 1. It says, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, so 144,000, alright, have his father's name written in their foreheads. So this is the people who are going to have that understanding. You know, those are the men that are going to stand stiffly for those names, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and Yahushai. Alright? And look at that. Let's look at how the Lord does do things. Revelation 14. Alright, it have 14 on top and 14 at the bottom there. That's what? 144 right there. Alright? That's the 144,000. Alright, the Lord shows you every single thing. You just have to look. You just have to have those eyes. Alright? So I will read it over again. Revelation 14 and 1. It says, and I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion. That lamb is who? Yahushai. Alright? And with him 144,000 have his father's name written in their foreheads. What is the father's name? Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. Alright, so with that, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakahakodash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles of the Great Millstone. Rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Ahmad Bayan signing out, and I will say Shalom. Kwam Rashala.